I want people to know TikTok, Facebook, all the apps on them that pay people for the content, we all wouldn't get paid. And we all wouldn't get a million views. I know that. Because these apps on them is the government control them. And the government, the system that we're living in cannot make everybody a rich man and rich woman. The system will gonna crash. Some people have to be poor, some people have to be rich. That's democracy. You know. So we have to understand, because I see a lot of people doing all kind of stupidness for views. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta control yourself, because this app gonna make you go crazy for views. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't get it. And you have some people, they don't do any shit, but you see they get millions of views and stuff. It is what it is. Like, they control us with a good cop and bad cop mentality. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they govern this world. Uh, they, they make people, some people seem like they're on top, and some people they're in the way in the bottom. So we can never unite. You know, even on TikTok, you follow somebody, they wouldn't follow you back. It's just like life. You love people, but people don't love you. You know, it's like life. So you gotta pay attention, and you gotta be careful, because you might get carried away with this acronym. And this acronym was created for something. What it was created for? They created to know where you are at all time. Know where you're there at all time. That's what the apps and was created for. You know, anytime you're on Facebook, they know you're there. Anytime you're there on TikTok, they know you're there. So that's what the app was created for, to know where you're there at all time. And in the next system, where you're gonna have a chip, then they don't have fear of you anymore. You know, because they could just press a button and take you out. You know, this evil man and them, the ego is very dangerous, and we gotta wake up, and we see there is no God coming to help us. We have to help ourselves. When we're gonna wake up, that's the only thing we have to wake up about. A man and a woman have to help himself. You cannot sit down in a basement and ask for help and don't go out and look for help. You know what I'm saying? You cannot. If you want help, you have to go out and look for help. If you want a job, you cannot pray for a work. You cannot pray to get a work and sit down in your house. You have to go out and look for work. You have to take the steps. So if you want freedom and equal opportunity, if you want this bad man and them to destroy the ammunition, because they don't want us to arm, but they themselves with all the chemical warfare and all this germ warfare and all these things. You know, they arming themselves, but they don't want the citizen to be armed. You know, but how are we gonna defend ourselves? You know what I'm saying? When they're coming for us, guys, they're coming for us. They don't make it no joke now. It's the last days now, the last trial, the last tribulation, the last system. The digital system is the last system before the crash, before everything crash, back down to zero again. Peace out.